Welcome to the Distilled Insights for Busy Professionals video series, where we turn complex data and AI topics into clear, actionable ideas in just a few focused minutes. In this episode, we look at how risk-based regulations shape the AI compliance landscape and why they matter for organizations navigating global requirements. In the third episode, we explored the global landscape of AI regulations and compared them across issuing bodies, scopes, and legal statuses. We saw how governments, international organizations, and industry groups approach regulations differently, some setting binding legal requirements, others offering voluntary guidance. That comparison revealed how fragmented the regulation environment still is and why aligning these efforts remains one of the biggest challenges in shaping trustworthy AI governance. While reviewing the global AI regulation landscape, I noticed that regulations follows two main paths, a risk-based approach and principle-based one. Each reflects a different philosophy, so it makes sense to explore them one at a time. We begin with the risk-based approach because it's the most widely used. This approach has two parts, how AI systems are classified and how risks themselves are defined. Regulations classify systems by the harm they may cause to people, society, or services. Most regulations use a similar four-level structure, even though their thresholds do not fully match. Some, like the European Union AI Act or Brazil proposal, prohibit systems considered too harmful to be allowed at all. These include practices such as social scoring, manipulation, or exploitation of vulnerable groups. High-risk systems are permitted but must meet strict obligations, especially when decisions may affect rights or safety. These examples appear often in healthcare, employment, law enforcement, or critical infrastructure. Limited risk systems face lighter requirements, usually related to transparency and disclosure. Together, these layers reflect a shared intention to match oversight with potential consequences. Across legislation, several patterns appear again and again, even if the exact rules differ. They use a similar structure, place people at the center, and increase expectations as risk rises. For organizations, this creates a practical challenge because the same system may fall into different categories in different regions. As a result, compliance teams often follow parallel tracks, and daily operations become more complex. Risk-based regulations also classify risks themselves, and they do this in two different ways. Some focus on the outcome of AI decisions and what those outcomes mean for individuals, organizations, or society. Others look at the underlying causes that create those outcomes and make harm more likely. Together, these two views give a fuller picture of how AI can create or amplify risk. Impact-related risks highlight what may happen once a system is in use, from discriminations and privacy laws to operational failures or broader social impact. These risks show how AI can influence daily life, business continuity, or the stability of public systems. Cost-related risks reveal why these issues appear, whether due to biased data, weak oversight, limited explainability, or technical vulnerabilities. They also reflect uncertainties around responsibility and liability, which shape how organizations assign accountability. Across the global landscape, most regulations try to balance both views because outcomes and causes are closely connected. They link technical reliability with social expectations and focus on preventing harm as much as addressing it. For organizations, this means evaluating not only what AI systems do, but also how they operate behind the scene. Compliance becomes a bridge across data, technology, ethics, and governance, bringing more people and processes into the conversation. When organizations look across different regulations, it becomes clear that each one applies its own logic for classifying risks, and this shapes the level of oversight required. By comparing these classifications, teams begin to see how the same AI system may trigger different expectations across regions, and why these differences matter for daily operations. Aligning processes across jurisdictions becomes a practical way to reduce duplicated effort and create more stable governance routines. And for those who want a structured method and supporting tools, further guidance is available in my book, Aligning Data and AI Governance. You can download several free chapters of my book using the QR code you can see here on the slide. You can also watch a new complimentary course published at the Data Crossroads Academy site. I also would like to invite you to join the next LinkedIn Live talk in which I'll discuss AI industry frameworks. The recording of this event will be available afterward on LinkedIn as well. In the next episode of Distilled Insights for Busy Professionals, we will review the different principle-based compliance approaches defined by various regulations.